Hey guys, and welcome to game number 11 out of 100 of my Revenge of the Mack series against the AI-powered Scrabble-bot BestBot. We had two really interesting games last week, ended up splitting them 1-1, so we land at 7-3, still a very good start to the match. Definitely check out last week's games if you haven't already, but we'll see what happens today. BestBot's going to be first. Opening rack for me is not great. Gioptu. Pig out is a word I would be eager to play here, just to hopefully score some points and clear out a lot of these clunky tiles, but we will see what BestBot does and whether I'm even able to play that at all or whether that still makes sense. BestBot is thinking for a little bit, so we'll see what it decides. And BestBot is going to bingo with Rayless for 78. Okay, not exactly what I was hoping for. Does that take anything in the front? No, right? Trayless is surely not a word. Grayless, prayless. Okay, so that doesn't really help me. Welp. Pig outs to the S is pretty weak. It's only like 12 points. A Goody from the A has got to be better. Yeah, 18. I like leaving the S's open. I'm already at an early deficit, so leaving them as good bingo lines does have its advantages. IP is fine as a leave. I feel like a Goody is pretty good. Leaves the R open too, potentially. Floats some other tiles. Seems pretty good. Let's do it. Okay. This looks somewhat promising. I don't think I actually have anything that plays right now. Pimiento with an O. The O is not in the right spot. Don't think I see anything with an S or an L. Jeez, okay. Well, got some options here. The aggressive option, which I don't mind given I'm down almost 100, is Imp. Why is this aggressive? Well, Imp takes an I for Imp-I, so if the bot does not have an I, then I could be setting myself up for a nice big play there. Even if the bot has an I or chooses to block this, then at least I create a distraction, and hopefully I can bingo to this S, and score well and reopen the board and get back into this game. I think that's a very reasonable choice given the score. If I were winning, I almost certainly would not do something like that, but being down, I think it makes some sense. Also plays like Impiety for 28, just completely blowing up the rack, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, an N is fine, but EINT is way better. And I think being down over 90, it makes more sense to go more aggressively for a bingo here. Don't see any big overlaps hitting this triple letter square next to the O. The problem is I don't have anything that goes in front of the G. That's only an A. I don't have any crazy words starting with like PN here. I don't have Numa or anything like that. Still don't see anything better than Imp, so I'm going to go ahead and play that. And I have Patine, P-A-T-I-N-A-E. Oh boy. Well, at least that gives me some bingos back. It's 192 to 38. And, oh, so the bot, interesting, it didn't, oh, okay, I see why I didn't play with Impi. Yeah, I didn't want to play Legroin with Impi because Legroin actually takes an E, L-I-G-R-O-I-N-E, besides an S, so that's just giving back way too many easy scores on the triple. Okay, makes sense. Anti-rape, Palatine, Paginate. Paginate's probably best. Yeah, Patine doesn't fit on the bottom. Paginate scores the most, leaves the board very well open. That takes a D and an S. Still in this one, especially with 2 blanks left. Eek. That was not the draw I wanted after my bingo, though. Goodness. What am I going to do with this? No idea. I might just have to play something like Bow for 29. Keeping 2 U's, although the Q at least does kind of help, I guess, if I'm going to keep 2 U's. Impi is still open. I have the S for Imps as well. Convey, okay. What am I down? Jeez, I'm still down over 100. This is not good. Could use like a P for up bow. SQU would actually be a great leave to keep to try to hit a huge play with Imps. Unfortunately, SQUU is a lot worse. The problem is, how do I get rid of a U and a W here? It's very difficult to do, if not borderline impossible to do. Don't really like what Bow does to the board at all. Blocks a bunch of lines, but at least it scores, cleans out some of the clunk on my rack. If I get a good draw SQUU, I mean, I could hit like Quietus or something maybe. I mean, I don't like this play, but like, what else am I going to do? That's really the question. Finding the best play in Scrabble is not about finding a great play. It's about finding a play that's better than all your other plays. So I think Bow might fit that bill, even though it's not a particularly great play. All right, I've spent enough time. I'm going to do it. Okay. Might be able to work with this a little bit. We'll see. Quad or aqua, potentially. I need the bot to put an E on this square where I have my cursor, and then I can play... No, sorry. This square. Then I can play Quaaludes as a disconnected 9. I highly doubt that's going to happen. Please bingo with elaborate through the AB or something. That would be amazing if that actually happens. All right, what do I actually have here? Anything like this? Nope. Huh. Okay, so the bot takes Impi. No huge shock there. I feel like I gotta dispose of this Q here. But it's pretty difficult to do. Quay, I guess, for 23. It's not particularly good. I'm not liking my chances this game, guys, I'll be honest. Although there are still 2 blanks left, which does give me some hope. I just feel like I'm probably going to need to bingo twice, most likely, given the size of my deficit. I guess I would consider keeping the Q with like QUAS or something. The problem is I just don't have any good plays. I mean, this just... I can't keep 2 U's again. Huh. Yeah, this is no better. It's just nothing here. I mean, yeah, Qua is worse than Quay. There's nothing through this N or this R. Maybe Aqua here? That might be a little better, actually. Yeah, it scores a bit more, sets up another line for my S here. Maybe even I can hit a QU play across. Bingo there. I feel like this is better than Quay. I mean, Quay is fine, too. It also blocks this L a little bit, which I don't love. I feel like Aqua's a better play here at this score. Could kind of see either, but I feel like I'm going to go with Aqua. Let's see what happens. Oh, boy. Draw 4 vowels. Not exactly what I was expecting or hoping for from a slightly constant heavy pool, but okay. Have stuff like QUESO, but that would force me to part ways with my S, which I'm not particularly eager to do. Is there anything here? No, that's not a word. Don't see anything all that great. Aqua does take an E, so let's keep that in mind. Do something like do, but that's not particularly good either. Yeah, it's nothing particularly good here. All right, we'll see what BestBot does. VAR for 25, okay. Still hovering it down a little over 100. Really don't want to play QUESO. I mean, I love QUESO, don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but not dying to spend my S here. On the other hand, I have to score to try to stay in this game. I just don't feel like it's cutting it. I mean, AEOS, especially creating this right angle and blocking off the bottom and bottom right of the board, like I can't do that. That's a horrible play. Positionally, Odia just gives back massive game-ending plays too easily. Yeah, I mean, the more I look at this, the more I think I kind of have to play QUESO. Especially now the spot under Bow is taken that I could have maybe scored a bit with. There's nothing with Paginated. There's just nothing. This is just too few points. I don't think there's anything. I mean, there's this, I guess. Is this crazy? Yeah, I think. I mean, it's too easy for the bot to just play like through this A and block everything on the bottom. Yeah, it's not going to work. I think QUESO is the move. I mean, I have to score. I still have the E for Aquay. Still another S, 2 blanks. I have to assume I'm going to get lucky at this point anyway, guys. Like, I'm down over 100 to BestBot. If I don't get somewhat lucky, I'm not going to win, so can't be afraid of bad draws at this point. All right, I'm playing QUESO. Yeah, not a terrible draw, but not the draw I needed. Draws that are mediocre are just not going to cut it at this point in the game. I need good draws. Probably going to have to play something like buy on the bottom, which I'm not thrilled about. It really blocks up the board. I don't want to do that. All right, that's probably about GG. Rat-like for 81. I guess I'll leave that open. I mean, it never doesn't get blocked. That's the problem. Like, if I were in a tournament here, I probably would just block it. Maybe Dobby here is a decent compromise, actually. Kind of blocks it, but kind of leaves it open. It's also a decent play for my rack. Maybe this is the best compromise. Maybe BestBot will fall asleep and I'll hit some freak non-bingo triple-triple. That would be something. Yeah, I mean, it's still 34 points. Seems fine to me. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Hey, I drew a blank. Let's see. Dino Fear. That's too long. Okay, Threnode is a lot. I mean, it's not going to be enough. I guess if somehow BestBot drew badly and I bingo with Threnode and then bingo again, I have like a crazy outside shot. But realistically, not going to happen. I also expect the bot to block Threnode. If it does, I actually don't know if I have another bingo, because Throned, Thunder don't seem to fit with Aquay. I mean, not misthronged again, like I did a few games ago. Yeah, I don't actually know if I have anything playable here besides Threnode. Or Dethrone, but Threnode is just better. It doubles the H. Think through the L, Enthralled. No, it's tough with just the one vowel. Do I have a 9 through the I and the U? BestBot actually thinking for longer than I would have guessed here. So we'll go ahead and wait and see what it comes up with and go from there. Hopefully Threnode stays open. Okay, and BestBot thinks for over 2 minutes and then just bingos with Dwarfist. Okay, well... I mean, I guess I just cut my losses and bingo with Threnode. Is there like something I should fish for Hemelytra, Hemelytra? Oh, this would be such a hilarious play. Trying to draw like LM out of the bag and hoping it blocks the D. That's so ridiculous. I mean, is that enough? Like, I might try it if I think I actually have a shot here. Hold on. I mean, this looks so stupid. Because also if it plays to the E on the right, then I could maybe triple-triple through the D. This is so ridiculous, this play. Like, so if I hit Hemelytra, it's a disconnected 9. So I'd have to draw MA, ML, or LA. Ideally with the M's, it would score more. That would be what? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. That's like a 194. It's not even enough. Because, like, after end, BestBot's probably going to score 30. And then it's going to get another 10. But, like, it's just not even enough. It's not worth it. If I actually thought it could be enough, I might try. But it's just not. Like, it's not a good try. Okay. GG. Yeah, it's just not, you know, it's cool. Oh, man. Yeah, BestBot is just creaming me this game. All right. All right. I guess I'll just play Jeed or something. Empties the bag, which isn't great, but I got a score. Yeah, I don't see anything better. Let's just do that and more or less get this one over with. BestBot with AEFHIIM. See what it comes up with. It might take a little time, so we'll wait and see what it plays, but definitely going to be a loss here. All right, and BestBot does indeed take its full 3 minutes and settles on Fem for 34. Saving AHII, which I have to imagine is not going to allow it to go out. All right, well, let's see. It's going to probably play something like Hue and High over here, I would imagine. His to the first S in array list. It's got options. Oh, I have a cool little play here. Conveyor for 21, although I don't think LNOT is going to be doing me any favors on the next turn, so I'm probably better off finding it out into myself if I can, which shouldn't hopefully be too hard. I mean, Troll or something, but that's only 6. I also don't want to spend too long here. I know the game's already over. Torn on the bottom right, maybe, keeping OL. That's probably reasonable. Yeah, I don't see anything that's much better than that, honestly. All right, I think I'm going to just play Torn here. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time here and bore you guys. So I'll do that. Oh, rah. Okay, I guess I should have maybe done something about that, but that's all right. I didn't see that. No biggie. Just play LO, I guess. 10 points. Is that the best I'll be able to do? No. LO here is more. All right, GG. 549, 395. Yeah, tough game. It just kind of never really felt like I had a chance. BestBot started out well and just kept being ahead of me. Goody looks good. I'll play his G's. Let's see. Pietism. I didn't see that. I did see Impiety. I'm fine with Imp, honestly. At this deficit, like I said, I think the Impy setup, especially if the bot doesn't have an eye, is pretty annoying to deal with. It's not that easy to overlap on the left of this. I think this is a good play. I'm happy with that. Fortunately, the bot bingoed, but I did bingo back. Bot plays Convey. Yeah, there's just nothing else. Sunbow is interesting, but I can't really justify getting rid of the S there, even though it does clear out another U. The S is just too valuable with Imps. Carrion doesn't play. Bot plays Sion here, or however you pronounce that word, which makes sense over Conveyor at this score just to take out that spot. Aquas, I think I got it. Again, I think the S is just too valuable here to play Aquas or Quads. I think this play is fine. Bot plays VAR. QUESO looks good. Yeah, this play just doesn't really work. Like I said, it's too easy for the bot to block. Okay. Rat-like. Yeah, Dobby looks fine. But, oh, maybe it was considering playing Tweety just to block freak things here, like Hemelytra, but can't argue with Dwarfist for 75. Threnode only bingo. Jeet is fine here. Yeah, probably slightly imprecise endgame for me. I think I should have done something about Ra and played, like, Torn over here, but no biggie. That game was going to be tough to win, I think, but it happens. You know, I was up 7-3. I can afford 1 or 2 of those. It is what it is. I feel pretty reasonable about the Scrabble I played this game, so can't complain too much. Hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. It really helps the growth of my channel. Would really appreciate it. Please also consider leaving a like or a comment. It helps the video a ton. Thank you all so much for your support. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon for the next video. Bye-bye.